For many young athletes, getting drafted is the dream. It's the moment they imagine their whole life. The bright lights, the contract, the fame, the celebration. And in 1992, when the New York Yankees selected Derek Jeter as the 6th overall pick, it felt like the dream had arrived. But here's the reality most people don't see. Getting drafted doesn't make you a legend. It simply gives you an opportunity. And for Derek Jeter, that opportunity came with pressure, adversity, and one of the hardest tests of his life, because professional baseball was a completely different beast. And no cap, this chapter would prove whether Derek's dream was truly built to survive. After signing with the Yankees, Derek entered the minor league system. This was no longer high school dominance, no longer hometown recognition, no longer guaranteed success. Now Derek was competing against the best young players in the country. Every player had talent, every player had ambition, and every player was fighting for survival. For the first time, Derek wasn't simply special because of potential. He had to prove himself all over again. And early on, it wasn't easy. Derek's first professional season with the Gulf Coast Yankees was rough, very rough. He struggled defensively. He committed numerous errors. His consistency wasn't where it needed to be. For someone who had spent most of his life excelling, this was unfamiliar territory, and for the first time, real doubt crept in. Imagine this. You've spent your whole life believing you're destined for greatness. Then suddenly, you're making mistakes, facing criticism, questioning yourself. That pressure can break many athletes. Some lose confidence, some mentally collapse, some never recover. But Derek built different. Instead of letting setbacks define him, he used them as fuel. Developing mental toughness. This period became one of the most important phases of Derek Jeter's life, because true greatness isn't built when everything goes smoothly. It's built when things get hard. Derek realized something crucial. Talent got him drafted, but discipline would get him promoted, so he doubled down. He worked relentlessly on defensive mechanics, throwing accuracy, footwork, batting consistency, mental preparation. Every weakness became a target for improvement. Derek wasn't interested in excuses. He wanted solutions, and that mindset changed everything. While others may have folded under criticism, Derek sharpened himself. He embraced the grind, long bus rides, small crowds, minimal glamour. Minor league baseball wasn't luxurious. It was survival. It was a proving ground, and Derek was determined to prove he belonged. As Derek progressed through the Yankees farm system, his growth became undeniable. He began improving from early struggles to organizational standout. That doesn't happen by accident. That happens through resilience, through discipline, through refusing to quit. Handling pressure the Jeter way. One of Derek's defining traits during this chapter was his emotional control. He didn't panic. He didn't overreact. He stayed calm. This calmness would later become one of his most legendary qualities, because baseball, especially in New York, is full of pressure. Fans are ruthless. Media scrutiny is intense. Mistakes are magnified. But Derek learned early, emotion can't control performance. So he developed what would later become his signature mindset. Stay focused, stay consistent, stay locked in, no matter what. The call-up gets closer by 1995. Derek Jeter's hard work was impossible to ignore. He had officially transformed from promising teenager into serious major league talent. That same year, he made his MLB debut. Now it was brief, and it wasn't yet his full breakout, but it symbolized something powerful. The dream was real. Derek had officially reached the major leagues. The kid who once wrote about becoming Yankees shortstop was now one step away from fully claiming that destiny. This chapter wasn't glamorous. There were no championships yet. No superstar headlines, no iconic moments, just struggle, adjustment, growth, and relentless discipline. But this phase was absolutely essential.